Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Crafting and Drafting. I am Brian Finch. With me, my two bestest friends. Well, I'm not trying to single out Matt or anybody, or
Oldest for two of your oldest friends.
that's definitely for sure. It's Eric from afar this time. Hey, buddy.
Hey, first time at my home little setup, and I hope it goes well.
So far, so good. And Nate.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. So we are back down Matt and down Alex. They are not lesser friends, they're just not here friends. And because of that, we'll probably have a shorter episode so everyone can celebrate and cheer. Yay. Yeah. No, I'm just doesn't be a fun either way. Yes, we are back and we are fine-tuning our video sharing skills here. I hope you are a new listener follower. If you are, thank you. Welcome to the channel. If you've not listened to the show previously through just the audio capabilities, I encourage you to go to our website, bicbp-radio.com. Listen to us there, or listen to us on your Spotify or whatever. And then, share with a friend, tell someone. And yeah, so lots of good episodes back there in those archived folders. And I think you're going to enjoy it.
And while you're at it, make sure you like the video, subscribe so you see all the future stuff coming out, and drop us a comment and let you know how stupid you think we are.
Yes. And
Especially me.
To those of you that think that we only like things for the algorithms, it's not the only reason, but we do appreciate the algorithms. But honestly, yeah, Nate's right. Continue to engage. We love it. It's been awesome. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Matt, for kicking some serious butt on this and putting on content. So without further ado, let's get into what we do here on the show. That's drink beer and draft things. Well, you already know one of those things, and that is the topic for the day. The topic for the day will be the Build a Beast draft. We're going to select random different body parts from all over this great globe full of animals, and we're going to pick out stuff, and we're going to assemble massive monster beasts. And it's going to be really silly. Looking forward to it. But before we do that, we always kick off by sharing what we're drinking. Nate is drinking Old Reliable, right?
Good old Miller Lite. Easy drinking, not strong in flavor, refreshing. Will get you drunk if that's what you're going for.
It gets you drunk.
I appreciate the tall boys. Is that
It was where did I get those from? So I haven't been drinking a whole lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get back onto the health kick. Um so I had those delivered DoorDash. So wherever I ordered that stuff from, that's what they brought. And I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Thank you."
That'll work.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Very nice. Eric, as the man that's not sitting next to me, cheersing and drinking, I know. I'm sure you'll be back soon. But
Yes.
while you're away, let's take the opportunity so you can share a additional beverage. We get one extra beverage this week.
Yes. So today I am drinking O'Hara's Irish Stout. It is a nitro. And their little saying down at the bottom is chill, pull, pour, pause, and enjoy. And I'm going to do all those things.
There you go.
And here, let's see if we can get a crack.
Did you turn off your filter?
I did.
Oh my God. I think I gotta go change my pants.
All right, we're gonna pour, and we're pouring today in our sponsor, Hop Fiction Glasses. Hopefully, it focuses. Focus, you fucker. It's
There it is.
Yeah,
It's Freddy.
your very awesome camera was giving us some great focusing on you on the can there, and now the glass.
Yeah. Thank
Very
you, Fujifilm, another sponsor.
I don't have a glass down here with me, and that is kind of a sin with the beer that I'm about to drink. But this is from North Coast Brewing, and if you know anything about me, you know that I love this beer. It is the good old
Dude,
Rasputin
that's a
Russian Imperial Stout. You should pour it in a glass. You should let it warm up. Those are all shoulds. The only thing I can guarantee is I'm going to give a good old crack here.
ooh, very nice.
All right, let's cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers, cheers to the viewers and
Cheers. Ooh,
listeners.
I'm very unfocused. Cheers. Mine needs to set up a little bit.
Prost. Yum.
I feel like I should be drinking something better.
Honestly,
forget you.
Nate, that's just something I had in the fridge down here. I did not buy anything special this time.
Oh, you guys both just froze up on me.
Did we? Are we back?
Yeah, you're back now.
Okay, we're back.
I never saw the frozen.
Well, let's get into the draft portion of the show now after we share what we're drinking. If you want to comment on what you were drinking while listening or watching this show, go ahead and do that. But I'm going to go over to random.org. No, I'm not sharing it this time. I'm just going to have the boys trust me. So I randomize once, it's Nate. I randomize twice, it's Eric. And for the third and final time, I have the first pick. Eric has the second. Nate has the third. Not that much matters. And we'll still do a snake. So you get back-to-back picks there, Nate. Okay. Well, with the first pick in the Build a Beast draft, I'm going to take one of the most unique portions of an animal, I think, in the animal kingdom. And this is going to come from the insect world. I'm going to take the stinger of a scorpion.
Oh,
Very nice. So you're gonna have some venom.
Yeah. Now, the larger the scorpion, the less the potent of the venom, I've heard. It's a small guy.
I don't know that. I'm
so
sure
the
there's
way
something out there
that
that's not,
I have been doing it is like I don't know. So if I was taking like scorpion stinger or whatever, like
Mhm.
I would be like if there was a specific like scorpion that I was aiming for, if there's like a specific venom that I wanted, like I would just say like, that's the one. Like it doesn't matter how big you are because you're building a friggin' giant monstrosity beast. So whatever you want.
Well, I don't know how
Yep.
potent it is, but it's gonna hurt. I know that much.
Yeah.
Scorpion stinger.
Mm-hmm.
It gonna hurt. Okay.
Eric.
All right, man. So with this pick for my ultimate beast, this is its shelter. This is its way that it's going to survive essentially anything. Okay. And have you guys ever heard of a water bear?
No.
Okay, a water bear is a tardigrade. Tardigrades are microscopic animals that
Mhm.
essentially can survive anything, even the vacuum of space, for an extremely long time. They have the ability to completely turn off their metabolism so they don't have to consume any type of food and they can just continue to shine. They also are invulnerable to radiation. So they they can't be killed. So I'm gonna take the durability of a tardigrade.
Well, I'm calling it a water bear.
Yeah, you can. I mean, that's the other name for it.
See, I said I wasn't going to use images, but I feel like we're missing out by not knowing what this looks like now.
Yeah.
Post-production.
Yeah, but I don't get to see it now.
I know.
Oh, it gives us all a reason to come back and watch it.
I'm just
So
It
I'm
gives
thinking,
pretty
me
sure
it gives
in
me something to do when
Ant-Man,
I'm scrolling through looking for a friggin' TikTok clip to use.
I think they showed him in Ant-Man.
I'm thinking of a bear in a pool with like floaties on. Just like,
Do you guys remember the cartoon from when we were little? Was it like gummy bears or something? Like it was like they
Yeah.
had like little red potions and
yeah,
stuff. I
Yeah.
don't remember exactly. I don't really remember the show, but I'm picturing something from like that. Some like 80s cartoon bear thing.
bouncing here and everywhere. Gummy bears.
Gummy bears. Sorry,
Perfect.
I sing these off.
The water bear selected by Eric. Now, Nate.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to Oh, all right. It's not the top one. All right, I am gonna go. I'm gonna pick a characteristic before I take any type of physical attribute. Um, I want my beast to be smart. I want it to be super smart.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to pick. There are a few different animals listed as the smartest animals in the world. I'm gonna take the second one that's listed just because. I don't know. It's more fun. I'm gonna take the intelligence of a bottlenose dolphin.
Yep. I knew you were gonna say that.
I'm right,
An
typing brain.
orangutan was listed first, but
Mm-hmm.
the dolphin has very large brain. Um, they can recognize themselves in mirrors. They can help if they can recognize when a human is in danger, and they can help them. So it's very smart critter, and yeah, I want my altered beast to be very intelligent.
You can tell
I
how
like it.
smart they are by how often they masturbate.
Mm-hmm. Pretty rapey
Does
too.
that mean you're smarter? Because I might want to
They know
dispute
what they want.
that.
I just listened to an episode of a podcast where he talked about a dude that took a bunch of ketamine and did like experiments and he taught this dolphin how to live with a human woman and they lived in a tank together.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I shouldn't do that.
I I mean ketamine that alone you probably should avoid.
Yeah.
Uh,
Nobody wants to go in the K-hole.
brain o
Word.
dolphin. So you got a smart animal.
Yep.
That's
And
your
and for starting off round two, I am going to add onto my beast with the incredible ability to blend into its environment. And I'm going to take the camouflage ability of an octopus.
Oh.
oh
Oh.
I don't know if you guys have seen videos.
I have.
Oh my God, it's friggin' incredible. Like, there's one that I remember seeing where there was like some, you know, marine biologist who was swimming through the water trying to follow an octopus. And he was like coming up on like this coral structure thing underwater. I don't know. I'm not a marine biologist, so I don't know the terms. Um, And as he got closer to it, all of a sudden, just a big chunk of this coral just turned white. And it was the octopus. And it just turned white. It sprayed its ink and off it went. It was friggin' incredible. Came out of nowhere. So I have a smart critter that can hide really, really, really well
Nice.
so far.
It's one of the most
Cheers.
interesting animals on the planet.
Yeah, it was.
Octopus?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was one of my very, very early on picks, mostly because of the boys. Remember the boys?
I do. I don't know if I saw that episode, but
It's a bunch of
I
episodes.
did see Finding Dory.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I also have an octopus tattooed on my chest.
Yeah.
Not octopi.
Octopussies.
No, there's just one. Octopus and a sea dragon.
Very good. Very good choice. So we can't see it, but we know it's smart. We're off to a great start with Nate. Eric, your next pick.
All right.
As we're in round 2, I'm supposed to say that now.
I said it
Yes,
once
we
before
are.
I started.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I missed what I
Teamwork makes a dream work.
All right. So,
sound effect. We're all doomed.
um, I think for my next pick, I'm going to skip what I was going to pick for number 2 because I'm afraid that it's going to get taken. Possibly, who knows? But so I want to take the DNA of a starfish, and the reason is because with that DNA, they have the ability to regrow appendages. So if it's ever attacked and you lose something, it can just grow it back, no matter what. So I want to take that. I think that would be extremely important for an animal species.
So really it's just the regeneration that you're after there.
Correct. Yeah. And there are, believe it or not, there's other animals that can do the same thing. Do you know what an axolotl is?
Oh yeah.
Yep. They can do the same. I didn't even know that about those.
About axolotls?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Either on Thursday or Friday today.
Starfish DNA.
Oh, octopus can regenerate as well.
Mm-hmm.
They can regrow arms, tentacles, parts of their eyes. They can regenerate their nervous system.
Damn.
Yeah, very cool.
All right. My second round pick will be the wings of a wandering albatross.
Ooh.
The albatross wingspan can reach up to 17 feet, and they weigh as much as 26 pounds. They migrate up to 120,000 kilometers in a year.
I just butchered the spelling of albatross. I'm not even going to tell you how I spelled it because it's embarrassing.
I think Elba, like the actor, and then like toss, but with an R in it. Albatross, Albatross.
Maybe I didn't do as bad as I thought.
Not bad.
Um, yeah, you're right. Oh, I'm proud of myself. Good job, me. When I think of albatross, I think of Rescuers Down Under. Remember that
Oh,
movie?
yeah.
Yeah, they the mice, the Mises, they rode on the back of an albatross.
I mean, in comparison to a human being, I mean, think about it. Their wings reach up to 16 feet. That's insane.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
huge. Absolutely huge.
Because I'm building a large animal, so I need wings to be able to pick itself up, or else it just won't make sense. If I
So you
just
got
if I gave it hummingbird wings.
A shit ton of them.
well, I guess, but I'm also like picturing like each part that you choose is going to be in proportion to the animal, right? Like I wouldn't picture like, if you pick like the body of an elephant, I'm not going to picture a tiny little scorpion stinger and I'll, I would think it would be all proportionate.
Yeah.
Well, to stay proportioned, if it's got giant wings, it's gonna have giant feet. But it's gonna have the feet of the basilisk, which is those lizards that can run on water. If you want to think of the name of the animal that I'm gonna have, just think of running on water.
Jesus.
No.
Jesus beast.
No.
So like my original thing before the rules got changed, actually I just didn't understand the rules about this draft.
Bees.
Well, no, that was a joke because I had a dream of that. But anyway, was that I was like going to create these beasts and we were going to show the imagery. But I wanted to take 3 animals and then combine them because I wanted to be like, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, like Jesus. Because if I'm creating a beast, I'm the creator. But that all got shut down. So, but I wanted to share it at least.
Eric, you're going to be in charge of taking our lists when we're done and plugging them into AI
Okay.
and
All right.
and
I'm
creating
down. I'm down.
creating the beast.
Yeah. Yeah. It won't be hard.
That'll create the thumbnail for the episode.
So I'm only allowed to do 3 images per day. Because I don't.
Well, there's 3 of us. That's perfect.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, we all did that once, and we would have 9 opportunities, but it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, Eric's. I just made my 3rd round selection. Eric's 3rd round selection.
All right. For my 3rd round selection, I cannot believe this has not been taken. But I'm going to go with something I hope to God I never encounter in the wild, and that is the electric eel, having to be able to shock. Like how crazy is that? Was that there is an animal that has developed the ability to actually charge up like a capacitor and then release the energy into its enemies. That's insane. That's like, I don't know. I guess that's evolution in life. Pretty amazing. But yeah, I would want that. I would love to shock the shit out of my enemies. And they would just be paralyzed. And I eat the shit out of them. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You're going to create a whole bunch of what was the villain in Spider-Man 2? Electro, what's his name? The electric guy?
The Shocker or something?
No, not the
It
Shocker.
was Jamie Foxx, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Electro?
Fuck, what was his name?
Not Electro?
That might be it. I don't remember.
I'm on the webs.
But yeah, that in the movie at least, that's how he was created. He fell into a tub of genetically engineered electric eels.
Electro. Max
Electro.
Dillon, also known as Electro. Spider-Man 2, 2014.
Andrew Garfield, my favorite Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I also want my critter to be able to fly. And while I couldn't decide like what kind of flight I was wanting, so I did a Google search for the animals that have the best ability to fly. Like I was pretty broad with it. And it seems pretty like a pretty high consensus pick that bats are some of the best flyers. So I am going to take the flight ability of bats. So I guess my critter is going to have the wings of bats. Just the way that they're able to cut and dive and zoom around. Yeah. So I'm going to have a smart critter that can hide really well, that can fly wherever the hell it wants to fly.
Bats are cool. I
Yeah.
like bats.
Bats
Yeah,
are
I like it when you're having like a bonfire outside in the summertime and you have a little pebble and you can throw it right above somebody's head and the bats will swoop down at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good time.
You see this?
Is that a bat box?
I see a
Is.
box.
I have to-
Oh, very cool.
In May.
For
By May.
for bug control.
And I love bats. Bats are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right down the street, my neighbor Dave, he had about 300 bats in his attic, and they're protected. So they had to wait until the mating season was over before they could then they put this thing, it's like a sock for their entrance and their exits, right? So that when it flies out, it can get out, but it then can't get back in. And they had to do that. But every night we would go down there during the summer and we would watch them all leave the attic, and it would be like a machine gun. It was so cool. It was so cool. And they don't bother anything. You know, they were just up there, you know?
Mm-hmm. They eat mice.
Yeah, and tons of bugs. Get rid of those bugs.
So like a fruit bat, Nate? Kind of size of bat are we thinking here?
Just bat.
Little brown,
Vampire
a brown
bat?
A brown bat like we have here.
Sure. But I haven't finished building my animal yet, so it might not be little.
Little brown bat.
Hmm.
The little brown bat, or the Myotis lucifugus.
You definitely said that wrong.
No. I'm only fluent in half Latin.
Pig Latin?
Not just half Latin. So lat or in. Your next
Cool.
pick for round 4.
Round 4. All
Round
right, so
Yeah, that's what I
right
wanted.
now,
I wanted it round 4.
so right now I have my critter is very smart, has great camouflage abilities, and he can zoom around like a bat. So I feel like I need to start building on the physical traits. So I am going to go with the strength of a tiger.
Ooh. That you don't want to fuck with a tiger.
No,
That is
no,
for sure.
there's animals that are stronger, and you know it's it's not black and white, right? Like everything is like is you know it can lift up 2 times its body weight or whatever. So
Yep.
so something might be stronger than another creature, but it's smaller, but just comparatively, I don't know. Tigers are just badass. So
Yeah, they
I
are.
wanted the strength of a tiger. I mean, it jumps up into the air to take down its prey, wrestles it down, grabs onto it. So yeah, tigers are badass. It's just so
Yep.
I wanted some tiger blood in my creature.
I wish I had a clip of Eye of the Tiger right now.
Post production.
And play.
That's gonna be a TikTok clip.
That's the only
Can't wait.
episode that we've had trouble with. It's the vocalist draft. It got flagged.
Really?
Yeah. Because we were playing music on it. So some artist got mad and flagged us.
No, some listening bot flagged it. It's not a person. It's a system
Nah.
that man created.
Cardi B was listening.
Fuckers. Cardi B. Fuck you, bitch. Cheers.
Cheers indeed. God, my cat's. What are you doing?
Finchy, how's the puppy?
He's good.
Good. Hey.
Since we got a down minute here, Finchy, when you speak, I'm hearing like a little bit of an echo.
See, I said that.
Not that time though.
It doesn't happen every time.
And I'm not hearing it at all.
Every now and then I hear it.
Yeah, so do I. I don't know why.
Gremlins. Okay, sorry.
Because I'm not there.
All right, Eric, you're round
Is
4
the
pick.
other microphone turned on?
I just checked it. It's off.
Oh, okay.
It just happened again.
Yeah, Eric just did. That was an Eric echo.
I'm not hearing it at all.
Must be on your end then. If me and Nate are hearing it.
I hear it.
Hopefully it doesn't come through.
Well, even if it does, I think it's so light that you won't be able to hear it. after I render.
All
it.
right.
Your round. Where are we
4.
at?
Round 4.
So for mine, I am going to pick. I'm going to follow you, Mr. Nathan. I'm going to follow strength, except if you're talking about proportional size, I'm going to go with one of the strongest insects in the animal kingdom, and we're going to go with the Hercules beetle. Per weight, it has the strength. It can lift 100 times its weight. So, going with the Hercules beetle. And how I learned about the Hercules beetle is because I was in my first attempt at doing this podcast when I was creating multiple ultimate beasts. I was trying to figure out a cool combination between an elephant, a rhino, and the Hercules beetle, because of its armor that the Hercules beetle has. Oh, that's also, it has an extremely dense shell. And the image that it created was pretty spectacular, but we're going to go with the strength of the Hercules beetle.
Nice. I thought you were about to snipe mine.
Mm.
The Hercules beetle is not what I was thinking you were going to say, because you're talking about relative strength. I mean, we all watch Marvel movies, so we all seen the movie Ant-Man. So I'll take the strength of Ant.
Yes. Yeah, ants, I believe it's like either 8 or 10 times their size.
That's
Crazy strength.
Now I think I need a body. I need to start visualizing what my thing's gonna look like. And I always like the idea of zebras, but I don't know if I want stripes, because then it would be quite obvious.
Listen to my hooves.
The body of a zebra and the spots of a leopard.
I suppose I could do that, but then what would be the point of a zebra? No, let's make this thing massive. I'm taking an elephant's body.
This is gonna be a crit. I can't wait to see this rendered image.
And I don't know where the stingers can end up with a scorpion. Maybe I should eventually get a trunk and I can put it on the front of the trunk. Anywho.
So this is the start of round 5, right?
Round 5.
So I don't know, maybe I have to readdress how I was kind of thinking this. So like my last pick, when I said like the strength of a tiger, I guess I was just kind of picturing like mine being like, kind of like the body of a tiger.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because when
But
you said flight of a bat, I wrote bat wings.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So not necessarily the legs of a tiger.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Tiger legs. Strength.
All right.
right.
So body of an elephant.
Yes. It's a large animal.
Yeah, well, I think instead of its regular little tail there, you just have a stinger, right?
Yeah.
Guess
Yeah.
it won't reach the ground though.
Or is it going to have like a retractable stinger?
I don't know. Maybe I'll have to draft a size portion at some point. I'll have to say size of a. I'm trying to think of what has a long tail. An anteater?
Anaconda.
Chihuahua.
Just the whole body.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll figure it out.
Pretty long tail.
That's the fun of this draft. Doesn't have to make sense.
No.
What you got there, Eric?
All right, I'm gonna just go with something it's pretty much just all flare, and I'm gonna go with bioluminescence. And I just want to be able to glow in the dark.
That makes sense with your electric eel pick.
Yes. Yeah. I just
I-
want it to be like a rave where everybody's having a good time.
I know I just butchered that word.
It's set up.
Bioluminescence.
Yeah.
It pretty much spells exactly how it's spelled.
Yeah, well, I wasn't exactly the champion of the spelling bees.
Dude, come on. I need to use Google for fucking everything. Are you kidding me? Thank God they have spell check in every program I work. At
Wait,
my work.
you use AI all the time?
What's that?
You use AI all the time? I never do.
Google.
Google.
Yeah, I have Google at
Bitch
work.
told me to
We
Google
can't go to any of the other stuff though.
Bing.
No, they specifically want us to use Google and Chrome at work. Yeah. I really don't have a lot of say on the systems I get to use at work. There's like obviously you cannot go to YouTube. Used to be able to.
They block it on you?
We like found some workarounds after they tried to block it. So, but then they were like, "You're not supposed to be on there." I wasn't. Yeah, you were. Uh,
Bioluminescence. A glowing.
yeah, just for fanciness.
Okay. All right. Nate's fifth.
All right. I am I'm trying to make my creature somewhat vicious here. So I am going to go with the I just did a search for animal with the strongest jaws. There's a little person behind me somewhere. And I am taking the jaws of the saltwater crocodile.
Oh,
Um, they have a recorded bite force of 3,689 pounds of force. That's gonna crush just about everything.
yeah, that's like the weight of a car.
Yeah.
But that's only
And that was measured in a study in 2012. So I feel pretty confident that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Stat
it is,
like that was,
but
so
it's
yeah.
funny because it's only like this. It's only down. Like you
Yeah.
can hold their mouth shut with your hands.
Yeah, because it's like their mouth is a trap, and then they bring them down, and then they death roll them. Then
Yeah.
they drown you, and then they eat you.
So
Which
this is the
which
one.
is which is really all I need for a creature that's super smart and
Yeah.
can camouflage, blend in with its surroundings, and it can fly. You only need to bite one way.
Yeah, your ultimate beast is pretty terrifying, actually.
What
Should
else?
call it the Terrifier.
Supposedly the Tyrannosaurus Rex had a 35,000 newtons of bite force.
Newtons. What the fuck is a Newton?
Way more.
It's a cookie that had fig in it.
That's right. Which is named after a town in Rhode Island. All right, sir. You have
Ultimate dad
the
joke.
pleasure of bringing the sixth round around.
Sixth round.
Round 6.
I didn't think this far ahead, so now I'm just winging it. Um, so my gut is kind of telling me to go with this one pick, but it's another pick that's more of like an attitude or temperament of an animal. Um, I don't know how familiar you guys might be with the honey badger,
Yes.
but those little bastards are friggin' fearless and ferocious, and they will fuck with anything. So I am going to take the fearlessness of a honey badger.
I put honey badger tude.
I like it. I'm gonna put that too. I've
got-
seen videos of there's some snake that was trying to go after, or no, it was a honey badger
A
and
cobra?
and a snake, I think, kind of fighting over the same, I don't know. meal or something. There's a snake and a honey badger fighting, and I think ultimately they both might have ended up dying, but the honey badger was friggin' tearing this thing up. It was incredible.
I love it.
Yes.
Tyron Matthew. He's the honey badger.
Cool. I don't know who that is.
Safety for I think the Saints. No, I don't remember.
How you feel about the Bills extension today?
Fine with it.
Yeah, me too. I like it.
Bernard, right?
How
Yeah.
about the Sabres trades?
I like
Who
it.
fucking
I
cares?
I wanted to see Cousins go bye-bye.
And he is.
Yep.
Now he can try and fight
Now,
people in Ottawa.
if
And,
See ya.
I saw somebody saying that TSN was talking about how he's now going to be able to take some fights off of Kachuk's plate,
yeah.
and I saw that and I just kind of laughed. Ever since he had his beak broken by who was it, Holloway? Or I don't remember who he got in the fight with that broke his nose. He hasn't been the same. He's
Nope.
afraid.
Yep. Totally agree.
As long as Norris can stay healthy, or yeah, Norris, right?
Yes.
Yeah, as long as the new guy can stay healthy, I think it's an upgrade.
Agreed. All right, Eric, what you got?
I want to be able to shoot webs out of my ass. I want to be able to make like webs and live in the webs and capture things in the webs and like and then just like fuck with them, be like, you're stuck, bitch. You're stuck. What you gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna wrap you up in a nice cozy little blanket, and then I'm gonna drink you.
You're gonna get them stuck in your web, then
Mhm.
you're gonna give them a little show with your bioluminescence, and you're gonna shock the shit out of them.
Zap.
All right, I'm gonna do
Zap.
something. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna force us to kind of clarify some things, and I think it is gonna work all right. Before we move on to mine, so you just took. You want to be able to shoot webs like a spider, Eric. You have the water bear. So is that
Yep.
like making a
Tardigrade.
body?
So it's just gonna be his level of durability is what I wrote.
Okay.
Um,
You have
yeah.
dude, you have a whole bunch of things that aren't like you don't have a creature yet though. You have things that you want this creature to have attributes of. But what is this thing gonna look like?
Yo mama.
No, but we gotta figure this out, or else you're not gonna have
Yeah,
anything algorithm for your AI.
It'll
yeah.
figure it out. I want it to look like a giant tardigrade. That's what I want.
Okay, so the water
Yeah.
bear
Yeah.
tardigrade
Water bear is its
is,
shape.
is
Dude,
the
they look so insane. Look it up.
first DNA, electric eel, Hercules strength, bioluminescence. Okay. We'll see if you want to add anything to that. Nate, because you picked brain of dolphin. Are we gonna give this thing the head of a dolphin?
No, no. So I'm picturing. So it's got like the body of a tiger, right?
Okay,
The
tiger.
with the legs and everything. Its head is gonna be more like the crocodile because it's got the crocodile jaws
Okay. Tiger
Mhm.
body,
and bat
style, face,
and bat wings.
and bat wings. Damn.
We'll see if ChatGPT can create these monstrosities.
Okay. And your last thing, Eric, was webs.
Yeah, I want to be able to shoot webs and out of my ass.
Okay. Very
Oh,
good.
and also I don't know how it would generate or how to describe it, but kind of like its surface, like its skin would be kind of like an octopus, where it's kind of like not super solid because that's part of the whole camouflage thing is they can like get themselves into crazy positions.
Yeah. So it's like kind of boneless.
Not necessarily. I'm just kind of picturing like the skin because like an octopus can be, you're looking at it and it can be like what you would picture in like a cartoon, right? Kind of like smooth looking. But
Yeah.
then like when it's trying to hide, it can make itself look like a rock.
The
You know what I
texture.
mean? Yeah, like
Yeah.
it can change its texture.
Okay.
Shape shifting.
All right. Like that. I'm taking cheetah speed with my 6th.
Ooh, that was you stole that one.
So it's going to be able to run across water at cheetah speed and then take
Speed,
off
It's like
speed of
60 miles an
Tyreek
hour.
and fly thousands of miles like the albatross. But be the size of an elephant. Don't get in this thing's way. Let's give it a
That'll run you over.
yeah. I'm gonna select a rhino head. So I get the horns. Rhino.
Don't mess with the bull. You get the horns.
Gets hot in these rhinos.
I love this class. I love Freddy Krueger so much. Sorry to go totally off subject.
I mean, you're holding it.
And it's beer. That's part of the name of the show.
It's true. It's true. Johnny Depp is in for the first one.
So my 7th round pick was a rhino head. What's Eric's?
All right. So I have to take it is my favorite eagle in the animal kingdom. Only exists in one place on the earth, in Peru, and that's going to be the harpy eagle. And I'm not going to take the wings or anything like that. I just want the talons. The harpy eagle has one of the largest rear talons, and they essentially live on a diet of spider monkeys and different types of mammals. And they just snatch them out of the trees, and then they crush them, and they crush their food up, and then they just eat them because their hands are, or their hands, their
So
talons are
So what part of this eagle are you taking?
the claws.
So we have
Talons of the eagle.
Yeah,
oh, water bear.
What kind of eagle did you say it was? I'm sorry.
harpy eagle.
Harpy.
Yeah, Harpy.
Isn't there?
It's the biggest eagle. It makes the bald eagle look like a pigeon.
You look like a pigeon.
Eric, how small is this water bear thing?
Oh, dude, they're microscopic. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah, but so I guess that's what I'm thinking too, is like it doesn't have to be the size, like I don't know, it doesn't have to be microscopic. We're creating these
Yeah, I'm
friggin'
God
beasts from
here.
our imagination, so it can be whatever you want. Like
Yep.
your elephant could be like the size of like, a donkey if you
No,
wanted.
no, I want an elephant that can fly.
Yeah, and I'm happy that you want that because that's awesome.
It is.
Are there harpy owls too?
I don't know. Maybe. To the Batmobile.
Harpy eagle. Oh yeah, those things are crazy looking. Looks vicious.
They are one of the. I don't know if it's the only bird that has confirmed human casualties, but these birds can kill you.
It looks like it could.
Yeah, the rear talon's 3 inches, and if it got a 3 inch talon in the neck, I mean, you're cooked. Yeah, the San Diego Zoo when I went, it did have 2 harpy eagles, and I was able to photograph them, and it was pretty cool.
Are you going back? Yeah, that thing.
Not this next time when we're going. No, we are gonna be in San Diego, but that is not on the agenda. We're gonna do deep sea fishing.
You guys ever seen this bird before?
Yes, they make a extremely disturbing sound. They clack their
Machine gun.
beak together.
Doesn't it sound like a
It's-
machine gun?
Yes, but more terrifying.
I saw a video compilation of like it was called like the world's most terrifying animal sounds or something like that, and And there's some things that straight out of your friggin' nightmares.
Yeah.
And I think that was on the list.
I don't know what that thing
One
is.
day I will acquire an Aztec death whistle. I've
Oh, no.
always wanted one.
Yes.
So if you're trying to
Yes.
get something for my birthday, Aztec death whistle.
For your 41st?
Well, my next birthday I'm 41, so
That's what I
sorry
said.
for that one.
All right. Nate's up to finish out round 7. And so far, he has a absolutely brutal killing machine going on here.
Oh, and it's getting worse. So you made the rule that, like, I took the camouflage abilities of the octopus. If you didn't have that rule in place, I would have taken the venom of the blue ringed octopus, which is one of my favorite critters in the world. It's just so fucking cool looking, and it's super deadly.
What does
So
it?
since you got that rule in place, I can't pick that.
There's an
So
octopus that has venom?
oh yeah, blue ring octopus is one of the most venomous creatures on the planet.
Yeah, you're fucked
It
if you
can
get
it
hit by
can
that.
yeah, it can kill you within like 20 minutes.
Dang.
And it's tiny too, like it could fit in the palm of your hand. But it's beautiful. That's the octopus that I have tattooed on my chest, actually.
No.
Um, so since that rule is in place, I am going to take the venomous abilities of the Australian box jellyfish.
Oh,
Um,
yeah,
one of
that's
the
a
most venomous marine animals. Its tentacles are covered in ne nema nematocysts. You guys gotta look that up on your own because I don't know how to say it. They're like tiny darts that are filled with poison. The sting from a box jellyfish can cause paralysis, cardiac arrest, and death within minutes. So, yeah, if it stings you, you're fucked.
That does sound bad.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they're in Australia. Like Australia has like everything that can kill you like three
Well,
times
it's
over.
literally called the Australian box jellyfish.
Oh, I didn't hear you say it.
Yeah. So it's a good guess. It's a good assumption.
For round 8,
Round 8.
Okay. Yes, round 8.
Do you have any eights?
Yeah, so I have intelligence, camouflage abilities. It can fly. It's a tiger, crazy jaws, the attitude of a honey badger, and venomous tentacles coming this from this thing that can kill you. I feel like one of the only things that my critter doesn't have specified is some kind of claws. So I feel like I gotta give my guy some kind of claws. Um, can I take Wolverine from Marvel, his claws?
I have no objections.
Holy shit. Yeah, I'm taking this one. I am going to take the claws of the giant armadillo.
Ooh,
Um,
this thing's still alive.
giant armadillos. I don't know.
The
doesn't
giant.
need to be
No,
alive.
god damn it. No. Why did it give me stuff that's dead?
Was that a
Fuck.
rule?
Yeah, well, I mean, so far.
All right, I'm going to take the claws of a grizzly bear.
Okay.
Just because, why not?
Yeah,
Claws that
one's gonna
can
fuck you up.
be 3 to 5 inches long.
Which is funny because that's what we use system reference in the.
Yeah. Well, that was the first thing that popped into my head.
Yeah. Very cool. Don't know why it needs claws. I mean,
It doesn't. My critter really doesn't need much more.
By the way, and
Mhm.
just to fill some space. The O'Hara's beer, absolutely incredible. It tastes so similar to Guinness, but it's slightly different. And I would 100% buy it again. So O'Hara's,
Never heard of it before.
sponsor us.
That would be cool.
Sorry, Nate. I know you don't like stouts.
The amount of Genesee that I've drinking on this show that Genesee should be sponsoring us.
Do it.
All right, Rock.
Oh, they got rid of the cran orange winter.
That's one we should
Okay.
have been boycotting.
All right. So, so just in case that there was a situation where I could not physically attack someone or defend against someone, I feel like not only is this an offense, but it's also a defense, because if you can attack from afar or if you can attack someone that is away, both situations would work. Is you need to be able to like have some form of projectile. And I was thinking about it and thinking about it, and then I remembered seeing something on National Geographic about this. There's actually a few different species of this that does it, but I'm going to take with the most fantastic name one, and that's the Mozambique, or however you pronounce that, spitting cobra. So I want to have the ability to spit venom into my enemy's eyes or open sores.
I just wrote spitting cobra.
Me too.
There you go. I wouldn't want to be in the room with a spitting cobra. How far can they spit? Who knows?
If you left your thing microscopic,
I wonder if that's where they got the inspiration.
huh? They
I wonder if that's where they got the inspiration for the Dilophosaurus.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. In the book Jurassic Park, it spits as well, so it's not just like a movie thing.
Are we doing
Well,
that
yeah,
book
but it's not
next?
a real dinosaur.
I know, but I like that. That was like the same.
Yeah,
Spitting cobra. Yeah, so if your water bear stayed the size that it normally is, Eric, it would kill all of us.
I hope so.
That's what you're going for. All right, my
I
number.
don't know if
What?
if something's that little, it would be it would be a lot of, it would be, deadly venom, but would that little amount be enough to kill you?
It also has electric eel powers, and it has like super strength from the Hercules beetle.
And I'm gonna make a web
Oh, it
and
can
put you
go
in it.
inside my pee hole and like kick me.
Tickle,
Uh,
tickle.
It could go
yeah,
into my bloodstream and just like beat the crap out of me.
fair enough.
There are probably those things like in you right now. I
Yeah,
bet.
maybe not that.
Yeah.
All right. I got a stinger of a scorpion, wings of an albatross, feet of a black basilisk, a strength of an ant, an elephant's body with cheetah speed, and a rhino's head. I'm going to take the ability of a chameleon.
Yeah. That's when I was definitely thinking about a whole bunch.
Not the same camouflage abilities of an octopus, but still pretty good.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Um, so now we're on to round 9. Where do we think we want to wrap this up at?
Boy oh boy. I've exhausted my resources.
Let's do one more then.
One more.
Uh,
Ooh.
I'm gonna make my tail prehensile tail, right? Why do you say that word? Like a monkey. I want a monkey's tail. But I'll make it a lemur. I want a lemur tail with a stinger of a scorpion on the end.
That's actually kind of terrifying.
Good luck, AI.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna come back and go, stop doing drugs.
Never.
Eric, your last attribute or body part.
All right. Yeah, it is going to be a body part. See, I swear, Vinci's always reading my mind. Get out of there.
My bad.
You'll get dirty. Anyway, so I'm going to go with one of my favorite animals, and it's also one of my favorite beers. So it ties into both of our subjects. And then I'm going to go with the megatooth of a narwhal. So, and that's what the horn is. It's not a horn. It's a megatooth.
I'm writing horn.
No, it's a megatooth. That's actually it is not a horn.
I don't care.
It is it's very porous. It can bend like an obscene amount. Like I think like 60 degrees their megatooth can bend without breaking. And it's used for like echolocation of finding food.
Really?
Yeah. It's not used as a weapon.
Hmm.
So I got that going for me.
Plus, they're friends with Buddy the Elf.
Yeah. Megatooth.
When you said mega, I thought you were gonna take like the megalodon or something. And
No, that's dead.
Jaws of the
You
megalodon.
guys made that rule. It's not dead.
Uh,
They would have had an encounter.
probably. Unless it lives like super deep.
That's not what that animal did.
They have found giant squid that have giant bite marks
It's
taken
a
off.
very different animal.
I know, but what took those giant bite marks? What will
Sorry
the
for crushing your
Mr.
dreams.
Irrelevant of Build-A-Beast be?
All right. So you took the speed of a cheetah.
Mm,
And I don't want to like so to me that means land speed is off the board. Um so since my critter has multiple attributes of sea creatures, I am going to take the swimming ability of an orca,
Yeah.
which can swim at speeds up to 34.8 miles per hour.
Well,
So my critter that can friggin' zoom around like crazy up in the sky can all of a sudden just splash down, diving into the water and swim at you at like 35 miles an hour and sting you with his jellyfish venom and then bite you with his alligator jaws and you'll be wishing you stayed home.
that's scary.
the orca is a terrifying, terrifying animal.
Yeah.
Do
Did
they
you ever
eat?
see the documentary Blackfish?
No, but I know about it.
I don't know about it.
Give it a watch.
It's about the mistreatment of the marine land orcas.
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld.
Oh, I don't want to watch that.
SeaWorld sucks.
There was one orca in particular that got relocated like 3 different times. Like it was a priest in the Catholic Church, and it just kept hurting trainers.
Yeah, they're wicked smart, man.
Was his
and
name Willie?
They know
No.
they're being mistreated.
Yeah, they should not be in just a tiny little box.
Nope.
All right, let's do a brief recap here. I think I can handle the list. I have an animal that has the body of an elephant, that is as strong as an ant, has the ability to walk on water like a basilisk. It can fly like an albatross. It can sting you like a scorpion. It can run as fast as a cheetah. It has the horns and head of a rhino. It can blend into its environment like a chameleon. And then for fun, it can hang from a tree like a lemur.
I like it.
It kind of reminds me of like Horton Hears a Who. Like they had that like little tidbit on. Then Eric's got a water bearer, which if you've heard us say water bearer a million times over. Basically, it's like a tiny little micro being. Super goofy. Like it looks like it's from an alien movie. But anyways,
Yeah.
so
It can't die.
the body of a water bear, which has starfish DNA, so it can regenerate anything. It can shock you like an electric eel. Has the strength of a Hercules beetle, so can lift what did you say it was 10
100
times,
times.
100 times its
Yep.
own weight. It can glow for fun. It can shoot webs for fun. It's got harpy talons, which that's absolutely terrifying for such a tiny little thing. And then it's gonna shoot out some spitting cobra venom at you, which is not necessary. And then it's once again a super durable ending with the narwhal horn. It's a
Yeah,
unicorn.
Megadude. So it can
Fucking unicorn.
locate its prey to eat on.
Now we come to Nate's, which is definitely the most terrifying creature of the bunch. So it has the body and legs of a tiger, with the head of a saltwater croc. It has bat wings, octopus camouflage abilities. It's as smart as a bottlenose dolphin. It's as pissed off as a honey badger. Has stinging talent, stinging tentacles of a jellyfish, claws of a grizzly bear, and then why not let it swim as fast as an orca?
Fuck yeah.
Very cool. And the images will arrive.
Picture
here.
like tiger legs just
Well, I'm sure it would somehow use its wings to swim, you know, at that ability somehow.
somehow. But that is it. That is the end of our first ever Build a Beast draft in a series of what I would call the Build a series. We will be back in 2 weeks as usual. We will have a new topic. I think it's back to Alex. So we'll pitch it out to Alex,
Nice.
see what he comes up with. In the meantime, I already said at the beginning of the show, but I'll say it once again because we were proud members of the network. You head over to bicbp-radio.com. That is where you will find all the podcasts that belong to the lovely network, the network, and discover a new show along with this show. But while you've discovered us, you do what, Nate?
Make sure you hit the like button, show us some love, subscribe to us. I think isn't there like a little notification thing too, so that you can you know, you'll be able to be notified when we put new stuff out.
Yep. Yeah, hit that.
Yeah, leave some comments. Head over to our socials. We got a TikTok page now. Head over there and follow that and follow along with all of our goofy little posts that we make. We'd love some contributions from you guys.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. So yeah. Back in 2 weeks, back for more fun. And then while you're coming back, always remember, enjoy those beers.
Cheers.